So let me change the subject here and go to Iran. I don't know if you've seen. I've been tempted to watch Tehran on Apple Plus. Have you seen Tehran?
No.
It's everybody says that I know they're all like, it's really, really good. It's an Israeli spy that sneaks into Iran to set up an attack on their nuclear program. And quite honestly, if they delay the Bond movie any longer, I'm going to lose my mind. I need some action. I need some good spy stuff. But you got it this weekend in the actual Tehran.
In real world.
Iran's Robert Oppenheimer. Just thinking how many people... No, it's this audience. They know. Right?
Oh, they've got to know that. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Mm-hmm. It's
the guy from Oppenheimer Funds.
Right. That made the popcorn.
Right.
He sat on the porch in the rocking chair.
Yeah.
I can't take it. I'll be in groups of people and I'll say something like Robert Oppenheimer and I can just see no one knows who he is. Mm-hmm. And it's like...
And then do you insult them by trying to explain it?
Or do you just make something up?
Do you make something up?
Yeah.
Or are you the idiot? They actually do know, and you've pronounced it wrong, and then you're trying
well, that's a very good chance.
That's very good
in
with
my
you.
case. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So Robert Oppenheimer, this guy was not the real one.
Like the palmist.
Yeah.
Don't come on, a Plemenheimer. You can't do that.
He was assassinated while he was traveling to his private villa just a few miles east of Tehran. Now, I just want you to listen to because this is a Hollywood movie. Listen to how this was done. It involved a team of over 60 people, around 50 logistical support agents, backed up by a dozen gunmen. These guys knew everything about him, his schedule, his private address, his classified movements, the route he was going to take, all of it. He was traveling in the middle of 3 armored vehicles. When the vehicle started to approach the ambush site, the team cut off all the electricity in the surrounding area. A car bomb was then detonated remotely, taking out the rear vehicle in the convoy. 12 gunmen then opened fire on both of the other cars. Iran's top nuclear scientist was dead.
It's insane.
And none of the hit squad were wounded or arrested.
All got away.
Now you can guess who's getting the blame for this.
The Jews.
the Jews and the conservatives.
Yeah, of course.
The Jews and Donald Trump. So anyway, everybody's pointing fingers at us and the Jews. Mainstream media is trying to paint this as something Donald Trump did so he could sabotage a Biden effort to, quote, restart the peace process in the Middle East. Okay, there. I don't know if they know this, but peace is broken out in the Middle East. Something crazy that no one wanted to recognize, but they want to restart the Iran nuclear deal. Remember that masterful stroke?
I do remember that.
Yeah.
It was wonderful.
$150 billion sitting on a tarmac in Tehran in cash. Yeah. Well, they claimed their way was the only way to peace, and what did they get from it? Iran spread all the way to the literal doorstep of Israel, the Republican Guard staging in Syria, plotting the ultimate attack to take back Jerusalem. The entire region was set to explode. Then Trump got elected, and he scuttled that deal. And what did it lead to? Historic peace agreements between the Arab world and Israel. Everybody said that's impossible, but Donald Trump did it. You know, it'd be nice if most people knew that in America, but since the press didn't cover that and it wasn't ever discussed in any of the debates, most Americans don't know that.
No mention in any of the debates.
Right.
Incredible.
But this is the biggest peace deal in the Middle East in my lifetime. And he reimposed sanctions, launched a campaign to kill all terrorists rather than give them money. That's a unique approach. John Brennan.
What if the Obama administration was trying to drop giant piles of money to kill the terrorists?
Oh, that would be wrong.
Land it on their head hard enough.
You want a pallet of cash? Yeah. We can print it. John Brennan took to Twitter this weekend. He called the assassination a criminal act. The same thing that these guys were saying when we took out Soleimani. Remember him? They said that was criminal. Now a dead nuclear scientist standing side by side with Soleimani.
I believe it's Pasalmani.
Pasalmani?
Yes, in the Joe Biden speak.
Pasalmani. Anyway, they are now saying that this guy was a civilian and this was a criminal act. No, it wasn't. This guy is a terrorist, and he was in the same category as Soleimani, except he had nukes at his fingertips. Iran has been protecting this guy for 2 decades. They call him an academic. Yeah. But whenever the UN wants to come in and inspect, the one guy they're never allowed to talk to is this guy. Now, they've been saying, oh, no, this is just for peaceful. Yeah, because, sure, we got lots of oil and everything. We don't really care about the environment. But we need that clean energy, nuclear power. Really? Is that it? We now know that Iran has projects 110 and 111. And this is the project to miniaturize nuclear warheads and make them durable enough to sit on top of an ICBM. And it was this guy's job to do that. Obama and Biden's nuclear deal didn't stop any of it. In fact, Israel revealed in 2018 that projects 110 and 111 continued. They were lying the whole time. This guy was still in charge. I have to tell you something. I am not looking forward to go back into the days that we had under Obama where nothing made sense. I mean, you think 2020 didn't make sense? Imagine adding the nonsense that, men can have periods, terrorists are really good people, and you're the bad person. I mean, remember those days? They're coming back. We need to be very clear. Terrorists, and terror nations shouldn't be given money. There is no peace with someone who declares they're going to burn you in the fires of the Islamic fury. There's no coexistence there. Sorry. We don't have anything in common.
No bumper sticker that says coexist will cure that problem.
No, it's not going to be. It's not going to be. You want to have peace, you can have it. Surrender. You can have peace right now. Stop targeting us. Stop sending terrorists all over the world. We'll get along. You probably should stop killing gays. You should probably do that as well. Strange that the conservative is saying that, and you never hear that from the left.
Well, that would be judging their culture.
Yeah, it's a great culture. It really is. A terrorist is dead today. The left is not happy. You should be. Your children are safer because a terrorist is dead today.